Hello guys and welcome to another video. It is 2023 and it wouldn't be a YouTube channel if I wasn't talking at some point about my goals. And considering today is the 3rd and we are by the end of the day 1%, would you believe 1% through the year already? That's crazy, isn't it? So I really wanted to sort of put down my plan for 2023, share that with you, put it out into the universe, talk about what I'm trying to achieve. Hopefully by doing that, not only may I inspire other people to set their goals, but I'll attract those goals to myself and I'll make sure that I achieve what I'm looking to do. So guys, before we get into the video, if you haven't already subscribed, why not consider subscribing? We've got our subscriber dividend portfolio, which is going to grow exponentially this year. I'm putting £2,000 in every single month and we're going to be sharing those dividends out with our subscribers. We did it last month. We shared about £20, didn't we? This month, hopefully will be even bigger next month, and it should grow and grow and grow. So what I've done to start with is just think about areas of my life and my businesses and things that I do that I want to maximize growth on. And the first one, YouTube. I'm currently at about 5,500 subscribers. This year, I'd like to double it, get to 10,000 subs. That'd be a big achievement for me. I'll be really, really happy. Businesses, I've got quite a few companies that I'm involved in. I'd like to grow by 10 to 20%, especially in the more mature businesses that have been around for 15 years. It's quite hard to grow much faster than that, especially when a business is matured, the market is there. But 10 to 20% growth, that would represent a really good growth number for us and really underline and finish off all that COVID hangover, especially with my taxi business, which has been massively affected by that. My health, anybody who's subscribed to this channel knows that I had some blood markers that showed that I had the onset of fatty liver disease latter part of last year. I've since had some very positive blood markers where those markers have come right down and my doctor suggested I just continue with the lifestyle changes I've made. I'm taking cod liver oil, multivitamins, I'm doing more exercise and I've lost a bit of weight. So all those things taken together have meant that my blood markers have come down. But in 2023, I want them to come into the normal and healthy range and I expect to be able to do that. My next set of tests is in 3 months' time. I expect to be able to cross that off by March, April time at the absolute latest. Now, in terms of finance, obviously business and YouTube will feed into this, but I'd like to maximize my ISA contributions. I did this last year. I'm hoping to do this year. £20,000 invested in my ISA. Anything that grows in there will be completely tax-free. Any dividends that I get from there will be completely tax-free, and that's for the rest of my life. So I think it's an excellent way of investing some of your income. So I'd like to maximize my ISA contributions as soon as I possibly can. My third thing on here is to purchase at least one great property deal. I'm going to underline great, because I believe that this year there'll be some excellent opportunities out there. Already people are scared. And when people are scared, property is one of those asset classes where you can negotiate. It's a deal between myself and the seller. So I'm able to actually put an offer forward and hopefully knock that price down a little bit. And when people are feeling emotional, quite often that's a great time to get a great deal. And to be honest, at the moment, I'm seeing the better deals more up north, so I'm probably looking at somewhere like Kettering, Corbury, Wellingborough, places where I've bought before, or maybe a little bit more further north, Sheffield and the surrounding areas. Again, areas that I've got properties in already and that I'm quite comfortable and I know the areas. But this year I'd like to purchase at least one and probably more like 2 or 3, but they've got to be great property deals. I don't want anything where I haven't got insulation by being able to negotiate that price down. I also don't want lots of work. There's lots of things that for me right now, I need to make sure I tick off before I commit to buying something. Number 4, now I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm going to start looking into pensions. I mean, I am 40 this year, so it's only 17 years away from retirement. Obviously pensions, I've got a SIP, which has got about 40 grand in it, something like that. I'm aware that if I start putting more money into that now, I can do it completely tax-free. It means I can take money that I would have otherwise earned as income, I may otherwise have paid tax on, and instead of paying tax, I can just invest it and it can grow completely tax-free. I've always said that I'm not a massive fan of pensions because it does mean locking that money away for a long period of time. But that length of time is starting to come down a little bit, unfortunately. So for me, I'm going to start looking into the pension and start to play around in my mind whether the fact that the money's locked away is actually, at this point in my life, not such a negative, especially when I'm investing for the future, and a lot of my investments anyway. So my fifth item on here is to get into better shape. Now, I've already gone down from about 87, 88 kilos to about 82, so I've lost 5 kilos. I want to get that down to below 75. And again, this is all about my health, right? So with all of this, it's health, wealth, and happiness, right? I need work money to be able to do things and to afford me the freedoms that I enjoy. I need health to be able to do things and afford myself the freedoms that I need to enjoy. And I need to have happiness because I want to be able to go out and enjoy myself and enjoy my life. And by making sure that I've underlined my health as one of those key areas, there's no point in having loads of money and no health to enjoy it. So for me, this year, get in better shape, under 75 kilos. I'm going to do sauna 4 times a week. There's lots and lots of really interesting data on saunas. So I've been doing that 4 times a week anyway for the last couple of months. And on top of that, I'm going to make sure I up my weight training, up my jiu-jitsu training, make sure that I get into the best shape I possibly can. After all, I'm turning 40 this year, and I want to make sure that I've got a long and happy and healthy life ahead of me. So guys, this is my plan for 2023. Maximize growth, make sure that I'm growing my businesses, my YouTube channel, making sure that my health is going to be as good as it possibly can. Put my ISA contributions in. I mean, this is just a no-brainer for me. Purchase at least 1 great property deal, probably 2 or 3. As I said, that they have to be great deals. I have to have no work to do. I have to negotiate a really good price because there is a lot of uncertainty in the market. So I need to make sure that I'm insulated against that. Look into pensions. I may well be putting some money into my pension, potentially up to 40 grand, and get in better shape to bring my weight under that 75 kilos. I expect to do most of this in the first half of 2023, but who knows? If I start to achieve them a bit quicker, like I quite often do, I'm gonna have to write some new ones and get those down as well. So guys, let me know what your goals, aims, objectives, what your New Year's resolutions are this year. What are you going to be achieving? How are you going to be improving your health, your wealth, and your happiness? Let me know in the comments. I'll reply to as many as I possibly can, and I'll see you on my next video. Cheers, guys.